Now, 6 days to go before the highly anticipated summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The flurry of diplomatic activity continues, with Foreign Minister Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan set to leave for Pyongyang tomorrow. Now, he is expected to meet the North's ceremonial president, Kim Yong-nam, during his two-day trip. And back home, preparations are in full swing. With the date, time and venue set for 12th of June, security will be ramped up in special event areas. Now, that includes the Tanglin and Sentosa areas. And it's not just on land. CAAS has confirmed that the airspace will also be restricted during the summit. The restrictions would be in place from 8 a.m. on 10th of June till just before midnight on 14th of June. Air travelers are advised to expect delays. Now, all those announcements were made over the past 24 hours when White House spokesperson Sarah Sanders confirmed that the Trump-Kim summit will take place at the Capella Hotel in Sentosa. Eugenia Lim explains the security plans.
Next week's summit between the US and North Korea has been declared an enhanced security special event from the 10th to the 14th of June. This means there will be additional checks and screenings on people, vehicles and vessels entering and around the area. The public will not be able to bring in prohibited items like loudhailers and aerosol paint containers. The police, home team agencies, armed forces and auxiliary police forces will be deployed. Police can conduct checks on the public within the special event area, and they will be looking out for any weapons or banners, as well as devices which can interfere with the event organizers' broadcast systems. Sentosa, a 4.7 square kilometer resort island, is less than a kilometer south of mainland Singapore. It can be accessed using the boardwalk, cable car, monorail or roads, which fall within the special event area. Marine vessels south of the island could also be subject to security checks. Authorities will also be restricting vessel movement, though the Maritime and Port Authority says ferry routes to the nearby Indonesian islands of Batam and Bintan will not be affected. Drones will also not be allowed to fly within the special event area. The police plan to strictly enforce this, such as by arresting drone operators or seizing the drones.
Outside these areas, the police will maintain our high level of vigilance and will step up patrols in areas of high human traffic. We seek the support and cooperation of the public because these security measures are necessary to ensure the security of the summit and Singapore.
He also said Singapore is working with the US and North Korean teams. The same security restrictions will affect the area around Shangri-La Hotel that has also been gazetted as a special event area for the summit.
This historic building, which houses Capella Singapore, dates back to the late 1800s when it was used for military purposes. Fast forward to more than a century later, and it's now filled with color and life. It was turned into a hotel by renowned British architect Norman Foster in 2009. Now, the Heritage Hotel's history is about to get richer. It will be the setting for a highly anticipated meeting between US President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. This is the first time a US president will meet a North Korean leader. The White House's announcement that the summit will take place at Capella Hotel comes after weeks of speculation about possible venues. St. Regis and Shangri-La Hotel were among those named. One expert says Capella's offerings could have played a part in sealing the deal.
It's a place which is very pleasing, has a lot of history, and has a kind of very good landscape that makes it pleasing to even the delegates who attend. And I think all that needs to be taken into account, because when we think about what constitutes a successful summit, security is one part, but there are other parts as well that are equally critical as well in order for constructive outcomes to be generated from the meeting itself.
Now, it's quite small, but the green sign behind me is the entrance to Capella Hotel. Now, one of the reasons why Capella Hotel is likely to have been chosen as the venue for the upcoming summit is because it's located in a secluded and private area on Sentosa. If you look over here, this road is the only road that leads to Capella Hotel. Now, this means that traffic can be easily closed off, making the venue more secured. However, there are a number of resorts along this stretch. They include Shangri-La's Rasa Sentosa Resort as well as Amara Sanctuary Resort. Now, they may be affected if there are roadblocks.
Well, meantime, several businesses and hotels on Sentosa, which receive some 19 million visitors annually, say it will be business as usual, despite the island being designated a special event area for the Trump-Kim summit. Well, a check with several hotels found that operations will continue with booked events going ahead as scheduled. The Sentosa Development Corporation, which operates the island resort and cable car network, said business will not be affected. However, its spokesperson added that in light of security measures in place, guests and residents should be understanding and patient when visiting the areas around the Capella Hotel.